Morning, my friends. Today is day 128 of the modular home build. It is a Sunday, but the electrician I use, who I consider a friend, is coming out here to help me. He is busy on his schedule, so he squeezed me into a Sunday. Let me see that in the big city. Anyway, he's going to be here probably about 20 minutes, so let's get the critters fed real quick. Yes, the piggies are coming out because they think there's going to be food. My goats are already out. So let's get them all squared away and then go to the top of the hill and start getting ready for Jared to get here. And Jared and I continue working on this. He's doing most of the work. I'm just gopher. We got the ATS panel and the sub panel. Got them connected down bottom. We're going to take the power on an LB, come across straight in, and have that ATS power come out. It's going to go across the top and then up into the house. Getting there. Well, down here is completed. I'll talk about this more a little bit later. We have the power coming in from the pole into the ATS side of things, comes in, hits the neutrals across, comes up in to this side, and then back out, up, and Jared's up there connecting up the power to the house. All right, my friends, today is day 130. Day 128 was get electrical connected, and we did get that completed, but I got so busy working with Jared and trying to get things done before dark that not much recorded. So let's give a wrap up as opposed to what was done. Basically, this is simple. Power comes in from the meter right here. I left this cover off because I want to put some spray foam in there. This is buried schedule 40/80 pipe all the way out to the meter. It is glued together, but it doesn't hurt to put a little spray foam in there. Probably use the window and door just to not expand too much so that water can't get in there should we have a leak in our pipe. 2-inch conduit. Everything's nice and level. Jared was super attentive to details. Over to this Generac box. This is an ATS switch for a generator whenever we do get one. I've not opened this yet, so let's see how to open it. All right, well, taking the cover off doesn't give me a whole lot to see here. I have multiple disconnects for this house. Out on the meter, there is a main 200 amp breaker to turn power off coming in. Now I have a 200 amp breaker to turn off here. I also have a disconnect here inside of this sub panel. I'm not quite sure why. Jared wasn't sure why we have this big gap at the top. It's like this main is not sitting quite where it's supposed to, but figure that out later. Whenever I was buying all this stuff, I was working with a gentleman over at the electrical store. I told him I wanted the double 20. He gave me this. I meant the thin double 20 so I can get more outlets down here. But we're gonna end up using several of these for bigger appliances. I wanna run power from upstairs to get lights and wall outlets down here. Right now, all we have is one 20 amp circuit that ties to this, and I'll put more power down here. Just run some conduit off of this to get some outlets on the wall down here. From there, we go out and up into the house. And let me tell you what, that bend that looks very professional, Jared used a heat gun, measured the offset and bent that around himself. I'm impressed. So the attention to details I like. So we have power in the house and I can turn lights on.